right. It's Tuesday night. I got the Tuesday nights with me. I am Jason Hobbs, and I am going to be your game master today. My buddy always says, and I will be your dungeon muser tonight, but he's so serious about it. I mean, I'm just like some jagoff who's trying to run some games for y'all. Anyhow, this is our Tuesday night's game. Like I said, I don't say we, I'm calling it the Last Lake. I don't even know if we'll find the lake. It'll never be found, and that's going to be the whole secret. But as I gave you a preview earlier, tonight we are playing Low Fantasy Gaming. This is session 1. We had a session 0 last week where we met the players and had hoped to meet their characters, but it didn't work out. So you guys get to do that today. So let's meet the players again. All right. I don't know if you guys can see the picture I put up for Hawk, but it's pretty effing funny. Can you guys see it?
It's not on the stream yet. I'm still behind.
Oh.
So, no. Oh, there, I see it now.
That's a good picture.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's a good picture for me, too. I like it.
Everyone's locked up. I don't know why.
Is the Discord minimized in the background?
It might be. I'm going to look.
Because I think OBS will, if you minimize the thing instead of just opening another window on top of it, it'll lock up like that.
No, it's so. Oh yeah, there you guys are. Nice. So yeah, it was a good picture for all of you. You're right.
Oh, looking handsome. I love it.
That's a picture taken from when we were in Minneapolis visiting Julian Vernick. Anyway, Hawk won't be with us. As far as we know, Thaddeus is not going to join us at all. So for tonight, this is what you guys got, man. I got a super close up of your face, Robert. It's kind of scary. There you
Should
go.
I back up?
If you want to. I mean, it's up to you.
You could pull it. You could take a lesson from Stu and just kind of like pace between the two doors back there.
Elliot's just a disembodied head. He looks like Matt Colville, so we're good to go.
Yeah, well...
It's all right, man. I'm just teasing
my
you.
sweet dog blanket back on my bed back there, so...
All right, so as I was saying last week, the stream died just when we were kind of explaining where the area we were going to be gaming in likely was, and we hadn't even started character creation. So why don't we go by and you guys can introduce yourselves and say some stuff that you know about your character. Robert, you want to start?
All right. So, hi, everybody. My name is Robert. You might know me more as Nolabert on different social media. And I'm going to be playing Emery, a rogue. And I don't know how much you want me to talk about Emery, but what's that?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Well, this is my first LFG game, so I was looking over the character sheet just a little bit before we got started to remember some stuff. So I kind of think of Emery more as a scout, and I picked a couple of tricks and techniques that just sound cool to me. So I've got flash powder, and I've got what is the other one called? It's like a hidden blade. So I think that's going to be some fun stuff.
It is a pretty cool character. I'm pretty happy with a lot of the classes. After like making your character and stuff, would you consider it to be more of a what does the system feel like to you?
I don't think I'm going to have a feel for that one until we get started. So, I haven't read the whole thing. So what I've read, I guess in my mind, I was thinking it was going to be more of like a closer approximation of like 5e mixed with like I don't know, something like BX. But after reading some of it, I don't think that's really the case.
Why not?
I guess I don't feel as much of the 5e influence there as I thought I was going to.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's got some stuff in there with some of the character classes and the features you get per levels and things like use of advantage, but I don't think it has as much as I thought it was going to be.
That's cool. What about you, Taylor? Do you want to comment on that, or do you want to introduce your character first? Or yourself, I guess.
Well, I can do all three. My name is Taylor, Cleric Swear Ringmail on other social media. I'm here to play Shand the Snake-Tongued, a bard and our native Argosan who has deceived and sweet-talked his way out of situations leading up to the situation he's currently in. Coincidentally, we'll see if this uncharismatic player can play a charismatic character with his meager experience deceiving his way through his marriage so far. Talking about the 5th edition, I have very little experience with it. I ran Fendelver when it came out, but that was essentially the end of my foray into 5e. No shade on the folks who like it, but I found what I did and moved back. And more importantly, it's more about who you're doing it with than what you're doing.
Right, but we're really asking about is what you thought about LFG, not 5e. The game we're actually playing.
The game we're actually playing, I thought we were talking about the 5e
How does
connection.
how does
Yeah,
it compare? I think was the thing that was posed of like
right, and so
because it was supposed to be sort of in reference to 5e. I think when it came out, but...
right, and so where I'd meant to go with that was I could compare it to 5e, but I would be speaking. I'll be trying to speak Hindi. I just don't. I'm the wrong person to ask. So,
what do you think about the system then? Just from your experience.
Yep. Well, my experience with LFG is that I saw a ping from Hobbs, and he says, "Hey, LFG," and I'm like, "Oh, he's looking for a group. Cool, we'll play." And then he popped on. He's like, "Here's the rule book." I'm like, "Oh, that's the game we're playing. Got it." So that's my experience.
All right, sounds good. Let's ask Hawk what he thinks. All right, just kidding, Elliot.
Hey, I'm Elliot. I'm Elmo on most social media. You probably won't find me, and none of you have heard of me on social media, so it doesn't really matter. I have an art website, but it hasn't been updated in a long time, so I'm not gonna shout that out quite yet. But I'm playing Milwit Gray, who is a ranger with a trusty snake companion. So he's the ranged kind of character. I actually went away from him being too much of a that's not it. I went away from being more of the scout because we had the barbarian who was fortunately not here for that reason of I went away from that. But yeah, it should be fun. My experience with LFG is the same. I've never played LFG before. This will be the first time playing it. I remember reading through it briefly a long time ago. That was pretty much it. As far as what it seemed like so far, it actually reminds me, there's going to be a kind of weird comparison. It reminds me of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition with the like complete warrior stuff where you get like those little like perk things that you can kind of add.
What were those called? Kits? Kits.
Yeah, like the kit things where you can have like where you can whatever disarm people and blah blah blah. Like it kind of reminds me of that, but I see the 5e influences, but I'm inclined to agree of it is less 5e than I think some people would think based on what I had heard about it before. As far as like it seems the influence, obviously the advantage disadvantage kind of thing is one of the main pulls. And
which I'm sure we'll hear lots of complaints that he didn't get to name his own.
He didn't take our suggestion of Hawk the Slayer.
To begin, your camp was set upon by some nasty chaos beastmen from the jungles. It was an ambush, and no
ape men.
I said
Lizard.
Ooh.
All right, so what we're going to do now is I think I have a table that kind of shows like if you've lost anything, okay, meaning hit points or resources, be them equipment wise or just mechanic resources during this. I have, oh shit, I probably better not open it. So let's roll each of you guys roll a D6. If you get a 1, you lost something. Any other roll is you guys fled or have snuck away in a way that you didn't lose any hit points or any resources. But if you do roll a 1, then we're going to roll on this random table that is in my head to decide what those resources were. All right?
Okay.
No one lost anything. Good. So you guys are basically full hit points, and you haven't lost like maybe a resource pool or spell slots if you could cast spells, or you've used some of your... All right, so it didn't change. Did it change for you guys? It's WizBiz 512. Welcome to the Gamerhood, WizBiz. So basically, you guys are that I am doing this is we're going to. You could get lost, and we'll make basically a party roll to treasure from that.
We were just being paid as like basically like mercenary guards or whatever, essentially.
I think that's something that we'll detail as we go.
Okay.
All right, so why isn't this map changing? Is your guys' map changed?
I still have the
I see the
like
base camp area that you said,
yeah.
and then
For the people at home, and I don't know why that is. Because what do you see on Twitch?
oh, the Twitch stream is just it looks like it's frozen.
Hidden on purpose.
Okay.
That's
I think we didn't.
It's just green. It's just all green.
While similar.
It's something to do with, like Taylor said.
Yeah,
with
to minimize,
the
I think it
opening,
freezes us.
Yeah, but I'm not actually minimizing it. I'm just changing tabs. This has always worked in the past. Whoa. Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, what I had to do when I'm not a streamer, but what I ended up doing not too long ago, I put my Roll20 in a separate window, and then I had my tabs in other places. So I had like the like SRDs and note pages in a separate window with a bunch of tabs, and then I had the VTT in its own window. But I'm by no means an expert. So
Yeah, I always do that, but I don't know why this isn't changing. This is bizarre. Let me see if I can F5 this. Oh, shit. I might know why. Success.
in the mean,
Am I supposed to be able to move?
On my screen, on one of the screens, I don't know if this one isn't. So this one is moving, but is it moving Roll20?
Yeah.
oops.
That's weird because, oh, you are back up there. Did you move yourself back up there, or were you always up there?
Ooh.
Melwood.
What?
Because like on look.
I haven't moved my token at all.
Oh, on Roll20, Melwood's up there on the top, but on one he's down here. So.
I don't know. I haven't moved my token at all since I realized I could move it.
Okay, so everyone can move their tokens now, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice. All right, so it seems like what we should do now is, well, let's make a roll on this. So, who's first? Emery, it looks like you're first. We're going to use, like I said, the low fantasy gaming system here. This isn't exactly the way I would do it because I'm probably going to do it when we go into each hex individually. But I just kind of want to see what pops up.
What's going on?
You don't get to know, you son of a
Okay,
bitch.
that's fine.
Damn well.